Welcome back to another news video for Final Fantasy XIV. This time we're looking at the Rising 2022 and the rewards held within. The Rising then happens every year, and it's a celebration of the anniversary of however long it's been since A Realm Reborn launched. As you can see, we have some lovely banner art at the top here with people going about their day in what appears to be Uldar by the looks of that skyline, and we always have the Wandering Minstrel involved. Also, sometimes a visit from Naoki Yoshida, the producer and director in the game, rendered as an NPC. And he always wishes us the best for the remaining year. It says, "The footfalls of today echo in the legacies of tomorrow." Always very cryptic. As you can see, this takes place on Saturday, the 27th of August at 12 AM PDT and lasts until Monday, September the 12th. At 7:59 AM PDT. You can actually find the Wandering Minstrel in Uldar, the Steps of Null, just outside of the Aetheryte Plaza, which is just there, and you walk out, and then over here, and it's at X10.1, Y8.4, and it's called the Newfound Journey. You can be level 15 to be able to pick up this quest, that is the minimum level, and the Wandering Minstrel has a request for an experienced adventurer. So the reward then this time around is, I was going to say an Emmett Selk minion, but they've deliberately named this the Clockwork Solus, and the reason they've done that is obviously because of spoilers. If you're playing through the game and you see somebody walk around with an Emmett Selk minion, then presumably that would insinuate that character would have some positive connotations or perhaps some connection. So calling it the Clockwork Solus is probably a better thing to do, because you don't really learn about Emmett Selk until a much later date. Let's zoom in even further to the screen and you'll see what this minion looks like. It says certain items available during previous iterations of the event can be obtained via the Rising vendor. Of course, there is also a Mog Station update coming up as well, so it's likely there'll be probably previous items from last year added to the cash shop. But in the game, this is what you'll be able to get, and presumably the other items on the Rising vendor in the game will be fireworks and other bits and pieces like that. It is a really cool looking minion. I really hope that, since he's raised his fingers in the air, that's his emote interaction is to snap his fingers. That would be absolutely brilliant. It is about time we had this character immortalized as a minion. It would be lovely to get another version of him in his later outfits, but again, presumably the reason that we might not get those is because of spoiler reasons for new players coming through the MSQ, as it turns out that Solus turns into quite the important main character. Anyway, what do you think about the Rising event? Obviously, a nice little minion. Not everyone's cup of tea. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Yoshi P has to say in the game. There's always a little riddle, isn't there? A little verse from the Wandering Minstrel's ballad that tells us about the foreboding future. So, obviously, leading up towards 7.0 now, which is very exciting and absolutely terrifying. The fact we're already at that point where we might be starting to talk about 7.0 very, very soon, in the next couple of months, in fact. Anyway, let me know what you think about the minion. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.